What's up, Melinda? Yeah, it's all good. I get it. I need to sit it out too. I'm lying. I'm joking. So I guess while everybody gathers, I gotta have a moment of clarity. I'll try to be slick. I was like, okay, let me stream this to my other channel. I'll use the phone and try to stream it to the other channel, but that feedback was terrible. I was like, nah, I can't do it. I was
Oh,
trying to
I
be
bet.
slick, make some shortcut. Y'all don't judge me, man.
It's okay, no
Hey, do your
judgment.
thing.
It ain't work out too well though.
I feel you.
It's all good. All right. So I don't know if everybody knows, but there's been like blackouts going on around
Yeah,
YouTube. So
been seen them for
Yeah,
hours.
yeah, I've seen earlier.
right. So I mean, it is what it is. We still gonna make it do what it do.
Yeah.
Um so our topic tonight is gonna be time, the one resource you can't get back. This obviously goes hand in hand with the conversation that we had about procrastination, and I thought it would be fitting because a lot of us we don't allocate our time, very efficiently.
I
You
agree.
right. You right about it.
But yeah, let's guess we got. I didn't set this up right. My bad, y'all. It's not like I was waiting till the last minute either. Okay. So, time is life, not a clock. Every minute spent reflects what we truly value, not what we claim to. Most people treat time like it's infinite until it's almost gone. Time doesn't pause for indecision. Hesitation is a decision. The clock doesn't care about your excuses, only your execution. So, getting an echo.
I'm not hearing an echo.
Yeah, I'm not hearing one either.
Yeah, I'm not hearing one either.
Okay. Well, Melinda, just let us know if it continues. Okay, so we got questions. So, question for everybody. Chat, y'all answer this too. If time was money, are you investing or spending it recklessly? Me personally, I would say yes and no. I could do better, but I could do worse also. So that's my
Yeah.
answer.
I most certainly believe in, like you just said, I think it's a both.
Right.
Um, because it's a thing of I know I'm making some time investments.
Hmm.
Um, and on top of that, there's the thing of I can find some areas I'm cognizantly aware of
Hmm.
the areas that I can tighten up as it pertains to my time.
Yep.
On the other hand, I like what I'm doing.
Hmm.
And when I like what I'm doing, it's kind of hard to pull away from the things that I have an affinity for.
Okay, that
That
makes sense.
makes yes. I think it can be both as well, for sure. Like 100%.
Mm, right. Um, Shout out to Corey in the chat. I see
Hey,
you.
Corey.
What's going on, Corey?
We got Lala in the building,
Hey,
and
Hey,
Lala.
Lala. Hey, Jessica.
we got Jessica in the building. Thank y'all for joining.
Welcome, Jessica.
Okay, Precious in the house too. What's up, Precious?
Breakfast. Hey, girl.
Precious be
Hey,
outside.
Precious.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at that.
Precious being these YouTube streets.
She being
Yes.
the streets.
Hey,
Kids from Jay in the house.
Hey, Jay.
Okay.
Hello, Jay.
Y'all just popping out the woodworks. Rodney in the building too.
Ronnie, what's going on?
Hey, Sir Rodney.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank everybody for joining. We really appreciate y'all. Hold on, we got a troll in here. Who is Coach Mean Ring? Sound like a troll.
Hey, Coach.
What's going on, Coach?
What's up, Coach? She know I'm just playing. So, Fabian, like okay, y'all showing out. I like this.
Hey, Fabby.
Fabian in the building.
What's going on, Fabby?
Oh shit, is O2? Okay, all right, okay. Shout out to y'all. Appreciate it, for real. Damn, like this. All right, I'm gonna greet everybody after we keep it moving a little bit.
Yeah.
So, next talking point. You can lose money and make it back, but not time. Time is the only resource that doesn't recycle. We trade hours for dollars, but rarely measure the return on that trade. Every I'll do it tomorrow compounds like debt. The wealthy don't have more time. They spend it differently. Mm,
Oh, that's true.
yep.
Oh, boy.
I think they have a tendency to use their money to buy back their time.
Mm.
And I say that in regards to not having to use so much of our efforts and our time awake as an expenditure that you use to gain resources. You know, they have other things in place. What did she say?
Who?
Jessica Lang 15, Fiona Good Constance, that's Sunflower.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I know exactly who you are, Sunflower.
Okay.
Welcome to the Chapmans.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it's a thing where they have a tendency to buy back their time in the way that they use their resources. Because when it comes to people that are rich, one thing they don't have to do is clock in.
Yep.
They may dial in to something. They
Mhm.
may, use their mind and allocate their mental space
Mhm.
to different things, their conversation to different things. But one thing they don't do is the hard work of manual labor. And manual labor is not just you going outside with a shovel and a some bricks or something. You know, it's not about blue collar work, but it's also about how you're able to take your resources and use those as the things that you would use.
Right. Shout out to everybody that's just joining. So coffee.
Hey, Coffee.
By Sunflower.
I saw Rising Phoenix. Thank you for joining. I think that was it. If I missed you, I'm sorry. Don't blame me in my heart. I swear.
You good?
Yeah. So I definitely get that. You know, like once you become wealthy, you know how you could start delegating tasks. Like, you know, that's why you hire a team and things like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you said, Tina, they start using their brain a whole lot more than their, you know, physical presence.
For sure.
Yeah, Fabi, I got you.
I mean, not only that, it's the thing of also being able to send representatives when you can pay somebody to show up for you.
Oh yeah.
Right. That part. Shoot.
You know, it's some people don't even have to go to court because they have the proper representation.
A lawyer, yep.
I mean, not just a lawyer, because in some instances you can have a lawyer, and if your lawyer shows up without you, there's a problem.
Right.
I'm glad
But
you
when you have a little influence, and affluence,
right.
it can make things a lot more lenient. Oh, my client has not flown in yet from such and such, so I'm here to represent and ask for a continuance. It's like,
Right.
Right.
no, I would be held in contempt, and it would be a bench warrant for my arrest.
Yes, for
You ain't
sure.
lying. You ain't lying.
Been there. Crazy.
Yeah, for real. For real. Okay. All right. What's up, Dark Horse? Thank you for joining. Yeah. Okay. That we got her blue jacket on. Okay. So we cool. All right. So question for everybody. What's something you keep saying you'll do one day? Look, y'all know me. I can't wait to say that one day. Man, I quit my damn job. Working ain't for me. Not that it's hard or anything. It's just I could utilize my time a whole lot more wisely.
I just was posed a question earlier today
Hmm.
that answers that question because the way I answered that question actually answers this question.
Hmm.
I was doing my grandmother's hair today. I was supposed to get started on yesterday, had some complications. I was
Hmm.
able to do it today. And while I was doing her hair, she said, "Have I ever thought about going to school for cosmetology?" I said, "Absolutely not."
Right.
I said, "Because I don't want to do manual labor for anyone." I said,
Mhm.
"I believe that my mind is strong enough to be able to sustain me financially if I put the right things in place. There is no reason why I should be out there with a shovel, climbing a tree,
Hmm.
turning on a saw, delivering mail, or doing some hair. No. Do I know how to do it? Absolutely.
Right.
Do I want to do that for the rest of my life? I sure do not, because I
Right.
know there are plenty of people that are cosmetologists who cannot retire. They're 70 and they're still doing hair.
Mm.
Right. That's true.
And I'm like, I don't want that story.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that either.
No, not at all.
Right. Right. So even when I talk about at being at work and stuff, I think it's the same thing like with the guy that I'm always having problems with. He's an older gentleman and very I feel like he's just upset with life. And so yeah, I don't want to be like that. Having to work and uh senior citizen or close to it, just upset with the way my life turned out, trying to nitpick with everybody. I don't want to end up like that.
I understand.
Yes. I mean, and the sad part is a lot of times they're disgruntled because how things have gone that have been out of their control.
Right.
Because so much is out of their control. If you don't have the proper education, you don't move up. If you don't have the right skill set, you can't be put in a place where you have the easiest of work. You
Mhm.
know, you have all these demanding hours that you have to work at an old age. And truth
Right.
be told, they're grumpy, because they can't control anything. So any aspect they can control, which is getting on someone's nerves, fussing and hollering, griping about something, having a grievance of some sort against someone or some institution, is the only way that they can have control.
You know something, Tina? You never miss. Pause. Um,
I sure don't.
That part.
like it makes sense.
All the way. 100%.
Yeah, I gotta come up with something to where I could really like um debate with Tina. I want to be like Tina. No, you're not correct. I can't.
You can, you just don't know it yet. You haven't come across it yet.
That part. Yep. Welcome back, Tips Tech. Okay, everybody speaking. Okay, cool.
And for me, it's learning how to edit. That doing stuff, want to learn how to edit and things like that. That's just something that I'm just like, ugh.
man, y'all keep making me admit to stuff. So my thing is like, yeah, I'm gonna put more effort into editing one day.
Yeah, that part.
I'll do it when I start getting more views. I know in my heart when I get more views, I'm gonna say like, okay, well, y'all been liking my content so far, so what's wrong with the way I've been there?
I understand though. I do. I understand.
No, but yeah, even if I don't become like a world class editor, like Corey and Faith,
I
you
know,
know,
right? They do their
I,
thing.
I want to be to the point in life to where, you know, I have somebody that edits my videos for me.
Then listen, I wouldn't be mad at that whatsoever.
Right. You know, so, yeah, I be my wheels be turning in this little brain I got.
I've been
That's
saying it for the longest that I want to create a budget for all of the things I don't want to do as it
Mhm.
pertains to YouTube because editing is not something I have to do. Do I have the mind for it? Absolutely. Do I
Right.
want to do the technicals? I do not. And
right.
so I would prefer to have a budget to pay someone else to do it in
That part.
order for it to, I'm like, if having an expendable income to be able to do what you want to do,
Mhm.
it generally is what frees you up to do to doing what you really want to do.
Yes.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Ronnie said I keep saying I'm going to do my long videos. Been saying that for 3 months now. Yeah, you know. Everybody, y'all do know we just having a discussion. We not pinpointing nobody. We not calling nobody out. This is just
Feel free to call me out. I can handle it and I can take it.
Pause.
No
Oh,
pause.
no pause.
Mm-mm.
yo, come on.
You just if you're gonna come correct.
Oh, okay. Then I'm on my way. Here I am. Let's get it.
That part. Why do we overcomplicate the idea of doing something? Get to the point, we end up not doing nothing at all. Yep.
For real.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
I don't know if it's really an overcomplication of things so much as it is a thing that we just don't want to do. What the overcomplication is because it's something we don't really want to do, and the overcomplication part comes in adding elements of it
Mhm.
that leads to or alludes to excuses.
Oof.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Girl dad in the building. Thank you for joining, bro. Corey said, I definitely wish I could pay a whole production crew.
I know that's right.
I don't know. See, when it comes to like the production and things like that, I know that everybody's trying to portray their own story and their own vision. So Corey will have like such a damn stringent type of a interview process. It probably would be crazy.
You would
Like,
have to, though. You would have to having
right.
people do that type of work. You have to. Would have to be a crazy process in which you interviewing and vetting and doing all of that because people can come up there and sabotage your whole dream. They try to get close to you just so they can sabotage. You got to.
I
Mhm.
think that one of the easiest ways to vet people is stop asking them about the actual job.
Oh,
Because a lot of times the telltale signs are in other areas. If you're not meticulous in one part of your life, 9 times out of 10, you're not meticulous somewhere else. And so it's about being able to correlate the two, catch them on one end, and then tie it into where you would actually be on the job or
Mhm.
in the occupation. Um,
mm,
Whenever you're doing an interview process, you don't necessarily just want to know what they can do because they could be taught what to do. You want to know
yeah.
how they think.
That's good right there.
Yep.
Bars, as Elevated always says, bars.
Right. That's very true. Uh, my, my bad. I got hella tabs open. All right. So next we got distraction is the silent thief. Every notification is a withdrawal from your life account. The attention economy profits off your wasted potential. You can't build a legacy scrolling your way through life. Focus is the ultimate flex in a distracted generation. Mm.
Ooh,
It
that's
is. I don't even know if it's silent. I think it's in your face. You're just
yes,
choosing to push it to the side to keep doing
yeah,
exactly what you want to do.
that's so true.
It comes with procrastination because we say, I'll get to it in a minute. I'm going to watch this for 15 more minutes. I'm going to
Mm.
scroll for 10 more minutes.
Yep.
And you look up at the clock, and before you know it, several hours have gone by. And then next thing you know, you're saying, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it
Mm,
this weekend. I'll do it next week. I need a fresh start. I'm going to start Monday. Then Monday comes, I'm tired. The weekend was something else. Let me start tomorrow. And well, let me just do it this weekend because I got a lot of stuff going on this week. Before you
yeah.
know it, a whole month has passed by, and all you've had is excuse after excuse and procrastination level after procrastination level. Because
Oh,
with each time you procrastinate, it doubles your time.
Yep.
It
oh,
doubles the things that you have to do. It adds more stress to it, and you have deadlines approaching.
Mhm.
oh, oh my gosh.
Excuse me, man. Why you calling me out like this? No,
I mean, really, I was gonna say the same thing. Just
I feel attacked.
taking deep breaths. Can't gotta get my breath together. Ooh, boy.
You're right. Ooh.
I'm real quiet over here.
Listen.
Trisha Nicole in the building. Welcome to the live.
Hey,
Hey,
Trisha.
Krista.
See,
If it,
you call Precious out too. See that?
I mean, but I call myself out. It's not like just
Yeah,
because I have the understanding does not mean I have maturity in every area to do exactly the things that I know to do. We're all guilty of it. We
Yeah,
can know to do a thing and still won't do it because we're stuck on doing what we want to do and not what we have to.
yep,
yeah.
yep, absolutely. Randy said people allow distractions to avoid ownership of the possibility of failing. Um,
Ooh, ooh. Mm.
First said I like working under pressure.
so Randy, I mean, the only failure with that is actually, not even doing it. Even if you procrastinated doing something, it's only a failure like if you really didn't do it at all. At least
Right.
to me, obviously we all got opinions. We got Bad Duck in the house. What's up, Bad Duck?
Hey,
Hey,
bad.
hello, 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 hello.
Good evening, Bad Duck. How are
Good
you?
evening. Yeah, I'm here.
Mm.
Understood. Understood.
Been one of them days, you know.
I totally understand.
hmm I would definitely procrastinate and give excuses.
Yeah, yeah, I feel you there.
Right. Let's see. Right. No
Yeah,
attempt.
I do agree with that. What Lala was saying. Um,
Mhm.
about being worried about imperfection.
Oh yeah.
And that's if you're just in a place where um you're overthinking the situation to the point in fear, because that's a different element than you just being kind of trifling and just won't do something.
Right.
Yeah. That's very true. Let's see. Savin Tony, thank you for joining.
Welcome, Sabin Tony.
Okay. So no question. Who or what has been getting more of your time than they deserve? Yeah, no, for me, it's work.
Mm.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Mm.
Mm.
YouTube is getting way more of my time than it should deserve.
I get that.
Listen.
Thank you for joining, Brenda.
Mm. I don't know
Nah,
if I can't answer that question. I know, but I can't answer that question.
okay. Rodney said my kids.
Listen, I thought the same thing and a chuckle. He just was all in my head. All right, Sir Rodney, watch it now, sir.
Yes, everybody watching. Obviously, we are just playing, okay, about the kids. Please,
I know,
Oh,
right?
please. Well, they're gonna judge us anyway. I don't care.
Let them judge on. We allowed to play. Listen.
I ain't got no kids. Forget them kids.
Oh my
They can
gosh.
judge me all they want to. I ain't got none.
See the move.
Wait, what Lala? They must have put some weight in YouTube. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it is extra white. I just noticed that.
Hey,
That pure
Hey!
no.
No, sorry, Bad Duck. I didn't mean
hey,
it. I
Hey,
didn't mean it like that at all.
we talking about
who
that
you
pure,
calling white over here? Damn it!
that pure 8-ball type of weight. That's what we
Right.
talking.
And while I said they must put crack in YouTube's.
Oh, I cannot.
Wait, hold on.
Now I
Wait,
can say it does
Tony.
remind me of how when I used to go to the casino, where you lose track of time. It's not like you have clocks in your like if you're watching a live um and say you're watching it horizontally where you don't have like the time on your device that you're looking at, you're just looking at the screen. It's just like that when you're in some casinos. I don't know about all of them because I ain't been all of them, but I remember
Yeah.
them talking about how there are no clocks, so
Correct.
you're not aware of time, so you don't know that you're losing it. And not only that, you don't see many windows to show you, it's getting dark or anything like that. Everything is
Right.
pushed so far into the building. And I think about that, like how addictive it can become when you're just focused in, like when the kids are playing a game, well, some of those too. But when they're playing a game, they're so focused on the screen because they don't
Yeah.
have anything indicating, hey, I need to leave here and do something different.
Yes.
Casinos are total psych ops on you, man. They've got it down pat
Oh,
and know how
yes.
to really make your brain do what they want it to do. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It really is. It really
Now,
is.
YouTube, I have my clock sitting right in the corner, and I got no excuse. So I just go. I look at the clock and I go, "Man, I should be at bed." Or I look at the clock and go, "Man, I should do something productive," and I don't. So I
Right.
have no excuse.
Right. I mean, we all don't, but we do have excuses. So
Yeah, we're all a bunch of YouTube junkies. That's our excuse.
no, for real, because I can't tell you the last time I turned on my TV. Like
Right.
literally.
Mhm.
Yeah, I bought a nice, 75-inch when I moved into this house.
Mhm.
Big old monster sitting on the wall, looking beautiful. I've played Xbox on it, a few times, but I don't think I've ever watched a movie on it yet.
Wow.
So, yeah, I'm just sitting at my desk all the time.
Yep. Yeah. Same here. Hey, I see what Lala said, right? Be a dealer, not a fiend. Yeah, whoever said that is a very clever, probably handsome young guy.
Oh, funny.
Wow.
And he's doing his time in jail right now. Oh, but
Are you summoning Larry?
Oh,
Yeah, bro.
Mhm.
All right.
if time was money.
I guess we're not affected by the blackout, so kudos to that.
Not when
Yeah.
we're vertical. I mean, not when we're horizontal. I don't think. I noticed a big difference. It's the verticals that's been getting hit.
Ah, okay.
I noticed the horizontals earlier on another channel. They were, because I like refresh and I couldn't get back in I had to refresh like 8 or 9 times before it finally the video came back up. So it's weird. But
It's
you're
been glitching for hours now.
Yeah.
Right.
But you said blackout? Oh,
Yes.
blackout.
Yeah,
There's a
the
blackout.
whole
Mhm.
screen be black.
The what?
Mhm.
The whole screens on lives
Yeah.
have been black. Or you
Mhm.
go
Oh,
and you go and
that's
try
what
to
you're
go
calling the
to
blackout. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would go to somebody's page to try to show their page some
Yeah.
love, and it will come up with an error message.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's been going on for hours today.
YouTube did another wonderful update probably last night or this morning.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Well,
Anywho.
right, hold on. Okay. Yeah, Rodney said, Short's been taking hits since 3 p.m.
Mhm.
Yeah, that sounded about right.
Yep, exactly.
That sounds about
Short's been taking hits since. Would you eat a lot of beans or something? Why your shorts been taking hits, Rodney?
not shits, hits.
Really? Oh,
Thin air.
God.
Pulled it out of thin air.
Oh my
I'm
God.
stupid. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Bad.
All I said, wowzers.
Right. I'm with her. Wowzers.
Yeah, wowzers. Yeah, that's the word.
Leave me
Wowzers.
alone. I misunderstood.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh,
Uh,
oh gosh, I can't.
invest time like capital. Audit where your time actually goes, not where you think it goes. Allocate time to growth, not just grind. Compound habits outspace compound interest. Time freedom starts with intentional scheduling. Yeah, I need to stop, exposing my flaws.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah, I definitely think that investing time like capital will make you more aware of the value of your time. Because if you understand finance, your capital, that's what you have.
Mhm.
And if you spend it in a way that causes you loss, you lose the very thing that you can invest that would help you to gain other resources. You cannot spend so much time on things that you neglect everything else in the process. It
Mhm.
has to be a thing where your time almost needs to be uh, diversified properly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Ronnie said, I spent so much time grinding and stacking it may be stunning my growth, if that makes any sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't think so.
Makes sense.
I don't
Okay.
think so. And the only reason why I say I don't think so is because he's a young man. If he were 75 and still grinding and stacking, I'm like, what are we doing this for? You know.
Right.
Okay.
He's still at a nice ripe age to continue to put back forth as much as possible, so that if he decides or when he decides to make a major move, he can easily.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was for sure that Tina was going to say if he's someone like Duck's age. She didn't.
Oh. Oh, bad duck. Oh,
Sorry.
no, you good. My goodness.
That duck is wild.
Yeah.
When it comes to the grind,
Mhm.
and especially grinding and stacking, because if you just grinding and you wasn't stacking, then I could see that being a stunting of your growth. But my thing
Absolutely.
is, at any given time you decide to pull back, you would have invested so much as it pertains to stacking and grinding that you can take a moment to learn or to catch up mentally or catch up in whatever way or whatever capacity or collegiately or whatever you want to take on as it
Mhm.
pertains to your mental growth, or your psychological growth, any of those areas. Because if you don't have things in place that can sustain you or maintain a standard of living, you're going to lose the other things too, including
Yeah.
emotionally. So I think that, just being able to put forth as much effort as possible, as early as possible, and being able to stack from being able to do so much as early as possible gives you the freedom that you want later on. And it doesn't
Right.
have to be so late later on that you wish that you had started earlier.
That's why my best investment advice to any kid is at 21, start investing the max in a Roth IRA, which is $2,000 a year, and do that through your 26th year. So you have 5 years of investment, $2,000 each year. You have $10,000. By the time you retire, you'll have over $1 million in that Roth IRA
Hmm.
due to compounding interest and stuff. But if you start later, if you wait till you're 30, then you're talking you're only going to have like 300,000. So it's
A little over a
what,
quarter of a million. Hmm.
yeah. So what Tina said, start as early as you can when it comes to financial investing.
Mhm.
And you do it while you have the physicality. Because that's
Yeah.
another thing.
Mhm.
Like, don't wait until your knees don't work and your ankles falling down. And then be talking about, I'm finna get out here to this grind. It's like your grind gonna be in the hospital.
Yeah. I remember there was a chiropractor sign on the main drag for years that I always drive by every morning. And it was basically make sure you give the proper amount of time to your body now so that you'll have your body later on basically and still be able to have an enjoyable life. And
Mhm.
yeah, I ignored it. So that's one thing, you go back and look at, you can live hard, but it's going to kick your butt later.
Right. That's true. Corey,
What?
the age of 9 is crazy, Corey. Like, I feel
I
you.
mean, but at the same time, work ethic, once
Yeah.
you produce it as early as possible, it sticks with you. It
Yep.
stays with you. It gives you a tenacity that others don't have because they wait until they get 18 and 21 to start doing things.
That's definitely true.
Hmm.
I started working at 13 and I had my kids learning, at 7 and 8 that if you want something, you're going to need to, do your chores or get paid for something,
Right.
go pick up the dog poo and I'll give you a nickel for every pile, and it worked. So, I mean, they understand the concept of if I want something, I got to work for it. So,
Right. Right. Wait, what?
but Lala, I want to be in your dreams.
Good
Might be
night, Lala.
scary, but I want to be in there.
Good night, Lala.
You have a good night, Lala.
Thank you for stopping by.
Fine. Good night, Lala.
Yeah, that bad duck. I heard you. That was wild, bro. All right, question. What's one thing you'll stop wasting time on starting tonight?
You just coming out for people jugulars, ain't
Uh,
it? You ain't even
Yeah.
gave me time to let the other questions marinate. You just came out with another one.
Yeah.
What other question we have? My bad.
Asking us what we wasted time on. Now we got to make promises of what we gonna start on tonight. Woo. We into the thick of it.
I ain't coming up with nothing because I don't want to start nothing tonight. So I'll pass.
See, this is our accountability call right here.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Oh my goodness. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know. We could
Starting tonight.
This is a
we'll save that
stupid
for the
question,
end.
man.
We'll save that for the end of the stream.
Yeah, that's a dumb question.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in the comment section after the live.
That part. Yeah. And speaking of that, I only be getting like 2-3 comments. Y'all don't like my lives. That's messed up.
I'll be coming in there.
I know you.
Hey,
I'll comment.
you all need to
yeah, that's what
comment
I was saying. That's the
and
2
like
comments I get, and then
Yeah.
happy food
subscribe
once in a while.
and
Yeah.
share and support if you can. And if you
It's
can't,
fine.
then definitely
It's
hit
fine.
like and subscribe and share because that is a good way to support a channel.
That's it. That's
For
all
sure.
good, though. Y'all here though. It's all that matters.
That part.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Legacy is built in real time. Every day adds a line to your life's resume. The people who matter most want your presence, not your leftovers. Living urgently doesn't mean rushing. It means respecting the clock. Tomorrow's success is built from today's minutes.
Ooh,
Factual.
it is. That's heavy.
When I tell you I was in Danielle's live, I feel the pool of transparency. I was in Danielle's live one time, and she was praying like she always does. She prays for us sometimes individually, and
Right.
I'll never forget. And it stayed on my mind ever since she did it. She started praying concerning the legacy that I was creating right now.
That's dope.
And because she was praying about the legacy that I was creating right now, it immediately brought me into the mindset of time is running out. I have to do what I can do now if I'm going to leave a legacy in this earth.
Yeah.
So the creation of legacy is with every day, every decision that you make and every decision that you don't make. It's all a part of your legacy.
Right.
Drive fast, no brakes. That's my legacy.
That part. Yeah, Corey, I saw yours, man. I'm not nitpicking with everybody. I'll just say
I am. I'm nitpicking.
Just don't forget. That's it. But yeah. We got 45 minutes. No more talking points. Um,
Yes.
What?
yeah. Hey, listen.
I mean, it goes back to that one thing you'll stop wasting time on starting tonight.
Listen, didn't it fall in right there?
I know one thing I can say. Whew, it took me a minute to think of it. One thing I can say that I'll stop wasting time on is avoiding the hard things,
Oh, that's a good one right there.
the
Oh
hard
my God.
conversations,
Mhm.
the realization that something difficult um, is at arm's length, and being willing to address it head on. Because it's not like, I mean, it's some things that's easy to be confrontational about or to deal with, right on. It's like, okay, it's no big deal. I can handle this now. But there are some things we can become squeamish about. There are some
Yeah,
things um we can cower away from because of the sensitivities of its nature or because of what it's going to require of us,
Right.
especially
right.
considering, whenever you're given much, like scripture says, to whom much is given, much is required.
Yeah,
Whenever you're given a whole lot, you're responsible for a whole lot. And
yeah,
then with that responsibility comes accountability. And so I have to step up to the plate and say, hey, this is where I have need. This is what I need to get rid of. This is where I need to open up and branch out as far as delegation is concerned. This is an area that I need to be able to reach into my community and begin to receive as it pertains to resource. Because sometimes we can want to do things on our own when we need a helping hand.
Right.
Oh, that's good right there.
I mean, right? Whew. Mm.
What's up, Faith? Thank you for joining.
Hey, Faith.
Oh! I got one.
Okay.
Hey, Faith.
I'll stop worrying that Tina's gonna kick my butt on the panel every night.
Oh, bad duck. Uh-huh.
I'm more of a lover than a fighter.
What you say to her quiet storm voice? Okay.
Yeah, right.
Right. Rodney said this is so true. It aligns with my overgrinding, my going for sustainability. After I'm gone, I have to remember to be present in the now with the time I have left. Yeah, that's
It's a scripture in the Bible that says, teach us to number our days that we might apply our hearts to wisdom.
Yeah,
Sometimes we have to think about the end so we don't waste the now.
oh,
What,
God.
Rodney? When you
That's
say
good. That's good right there.
Ain't it
when you
good
say
though?
what do you mean by your sustainability after you're gone? Are you talking about leaving something for your family, or what exactly are you meaning? Am I going for sustainability after I'm gone? You're trying to create a legacy that people remember you by. I'm just trying to
Well,
understand your
well, to be
where.
present. I mean, one day he's going to leave here, and you can't be so inundated with the grind that you forget that you're needed. Your presence is
No,
needed.
I
Yeah.
get
And not
that.
only
Yeah.
not only your presence is needed as far as
Okay.
you physically being there, but you mentally and emotionally being dialed into the people that need you, because
Yeah.
it is so easy to be just there. You're a body, but your mind be on the other side of town, like the folks be saying, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Rodney answered
so,
the questions. That's what I was kind of looking for. Is he's leaving for his kids? So I'm
mhm.
like, sustainability after you gone, man. There ain't no sustainability. I was like, what the heck? Trying to figure it out. But I get it for the kids. That's the same thing I'm doing.
I was just looking at it more so from the other aspect, not just the sustainability portion after he's gone, but the focus on the being present now.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's
You know.
And
important. That's
that's
Yeah.
important.
very important. Being present in now, right now.
Hmm.
Yeah.
right.
Because if it's one thing that I've heard a lot of people say is, yeah, my mom or my dad provided everything that we needed, but they were never there.
Right.
You know,
Exactly.
and it's like, who wants a dad that's always sleep on the couch, always
Exactly.
drunk because he's stressed out because of what's going on at work? You know,
Yeah.
he's completely inundated, inebriated, and completely um detached from the doings and the ebbs and flows of life as it pertains to the people that are around him. You know.
I think
Physically
that was.
present and emotionally absent. I know what
Mhm.
that feels like. That is
I think
the
it was
worst
pretty.
thing you can have. It's like growing up in a two-parent household, but both of them are emotionally absent. You feel like a single child.
And the sad part about it is they'll have all the toys. They'll have the best clothes and the best shoes.
Mhm.
But what they will need is your answers to
Yeah.
the hard
No,
questions.
this
Right.
really
They'll
good.
need your guidance and your wisdom that only they can get from you, because regardless to what anybody else tells them, they're not you.
Yeah, it's very true. We got.
I'm sorry, Epic, but was you gonna say something? Was that you?
No, I was agreeing because I have family members that actually grew up like that. They have everything that they can ever want, all the game systems, the clothes, the shoes, the fashion stuff, but when it comes to like the emotional part, the love and the sit down and let's talk and how was your day? How was school today? They never had that. They just had the okay, the parents going to work, they're going to provide lights, a bed to sleep in, a house to live in, but emotionally you don't have any depth to you because all you know is what you
Welcome
don't
to.
know because you don't have anybody speaking to you or pouring into you the things that you need for life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just described all of Generation X.
Right. Um, Shout out to BFF and shout out to Source. I see y'all in the
Yeah.
chat. Um, okay, I think I've reached the end. Um,
Um,
go ahead, Tina.
One of the things that because I had a parent that passed early on in life. I was 16 when my father passed,
Mhm.
and it was in my 30s and my 40s, early 40s, when I began to consider the fact that I had all of these questions about. I began to question, what did I learn from my father?
Mhm.
Mm.
And you're talking about someone that didn't live in the house with me. I would go visit, but he didn't stay. I never lived in the house with him, you know. And so it was a thing when I got older, if somebody was to ask me, what did your father teach you? And I could come up with a couple of things. Like he taught me how to shuffle cards or something like that. It was something that's very generic. But when it
Mhm.
came to the things that I really needed to know, as it pertained to life, it took me some serious digging to
Mhm.
to even discover the conversation, to remember or recall the conversations I had had on things that were on a serious note.
Yeah.
And so it's those things, that pain of not having, not knowing, and wondering, that a lot of kids walk around with because no one took the time, with the time that they had, to invest into their child, to let them know how they thought more so what they did.
Yes.
Yeah, I was very similar. My dad passed at 16, and they divorced at 14, and I didn't see him for 2 years, and then he passed at 16, and same way. I can remember taught me how to play chess and taught me how to say the alphabet backwards, and gave me probably the best piece of advice I've ever gotten in my life. But
Mhm.
um, but I mean that's it. You know.
Right. So, Sassy, tonight we're talking about time, the one resource you can't get back. That's the topic.
Unless you have a time machine.
Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Anybody got a flux capacitor?
Really? I figured your nerd self would know that. So you see the flux capacitor first.
What's good, Charlie? Hey, he start jumping like at the end.
Always. You know that
Every
20
time.
people come in right at before you
Every
about to end the
time.
live. Every
Every
time.
time. Mm, mm, mm. All right, so y'all want to join the live? Y'all answer this damn question.
What is one thing that you
That's the same question.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Same thing.
What's one thing you'll stop wasting time on starting tonight?
Tonight.
Y'all don't even gotta
Investing
answer
time
that.
in myself. Invest in some space in myself. Because a lot of times, especially moms, dads, whatever, we spend so much time pouring into everybody, making sure everybody's good, that we have a tendency to neglect ourselves. I want to
Preach,
start
preach,
paying
preach.
more attention to me. I don't care what that is. If I want to go outside and stand in the sun for 20 minutes, you know what I'm saying? If I want to sit and soak my feet and go lock myself in the room and say, leave me alone, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just to get a peace of mind and a breather. It's that kind of time that you need to pour into yourself too, just as much as you do everybody else.
Right. Right.
Took the words out of my mouth, Miss Bree.
Thank you, Pooh.
Okay.
Yeah, self-care is so essential and important because
Yeah.
you just don't know how much of a detriment you are to your children when you don't take care of yourself. What
Yeah.
makes you think that you're actually a good parent when you're neglected?
Right.
Right.
I mean, you're working from a
Right.
deficit. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that just from seeing being in a space where I've had to take care of other people's children because they just weren't present.
Mhm.
They just, and when I say not present, I don't mean the physical part of being present. I mean the mental part of being present. You got so many things on your plate, on your mind, in your space that takes you away from who you are as a person. That by the time you get to the children, they get your leftovers and your leftovers suck and they're cold.
Mhm.
And, it's not enough, you know.
Yeah. Um.
I don't have anyone looking out for me. So I just put that in the box and keep pushing. Mm.
I get it. That's not necessarily the best thing or the best way to go about it, but I get it. Trust me, Rodney, I get it, bro. That's so true. Yeah. So we're gonna take this to the hour mark. Kind of fizzled out.
I mean, folks are tired. I'm tired. It's tired. We done pushed the down all the way to 15. Folks is tired.
Well, it's that midweek. As they say, it's hump day. Wednesday
Yeah.
is hump day.
That too.
Oh,
And so,
uh-oh.
it's that part of getting past the mid portion of I'm not at the start of it, but I showed them I'll be glad when we get to the end of it.
Yes.
Now, on the other hand, we're smack dab in the middle of the month too. This is the
Yes,
15th, and we got
exactly.
quite a ways away before we get to the end of October. And
Yeah.
we've been going
That's true.
hard, strong, and long since September.
No pause.
No
No
pause.
No
No
pause.
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 No
Mhm.
pause.
Yeah. Tina, you right. It is the middle. We double whammy.
And right.
Yes.
That's almighty.
Yeah, so I just understand, I think it was earlier today. I just went to sleep. I had been going and going and going until I couldn't go anymore. And I didn't realize that was what was going on. I sat in a chair and got ready to eat my dinner. And then I was waking up. And I was like, "What? Wait a minute. What happened?" I don't remember closing my eyes or anything. I remember putting my phone on the charger. And that was it. I was sitting beside the charger with the phone stretched across me with the cord. And so I was like, oh, I guess I was tired, a lot more exhausted than I considered. And so
Yeah.
sometimes it really is one of those things where you have to take a moment and recognize where you are and be willing to take a couple of seconds, as y'all say, a pair of seconds to
Mhm.
rejuvenate, recuperate, get a breather, take a nap for a change, even if it's no
Yeah.
more than a couple of hours or whatever, because it'll give you the nice boost that you need. One
Yes.
thing I know as being a content creator and trying to play the supportive roles in other people's lives and things, I'm like, it's too many of y'all. It's a bunch of y'all. And I found myself just dropping something and running on to the next one. Dropping
Mhm.
a comment, a like, and running on to the next one. Drop
Yeah.
a heart, running on to the next one. Because it's like, I'm not going to spend 15, 20, 25 minutes in this space. And I got all these other things that I need to do. And I have a life outside of YouTube
Yeah.
that
Exactly.
beckons and calls for me and is absolutely necessary for my
Amen.
own living and the sustainment of others. And so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right. And again, obviously we trying to reach that certain level of YouTube them, but yeah, like we not there, so YouTube is not paying the bills just yet. It'd be
Yes.
early when YouTube is actually footing the bill, no pun intended. But yeah. Let's see. What? Crazy, you don't know you sleep till you wake up. Oh man.
That's facts, Corey, for real.
Yeah, that happens to me more than I would like to admit.
Yes. Yes.
But it happens. Yeah, I saw everybody's comments. I'm gonna go through them. Tiff said when my mom passed away, I lost the only person that truly gave a dang about me.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I totally understand.
that's tough right there.
Yeah, it is.
Sassy said I'm going to stop caring what people have to say about me because they can't have me or be me, and making my daughter my only priority besides money and business. Yeah, clock that.
Hmm.
That's a good one, Sassy.
Yeah. Sabatoni said I'm going to stop wasting time thinking about getting up early for work.
Hmm. Hey, it'll give you a
Nathan?
couple of rest moments in your thought process. I know you that much. You know.
Yes.
Yeah, because I've done that before. It's late and I'm like, oh, I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta do such and such in the morning. Oh, I got a long day ahead of me. I'm like, let me stop that. I can
Yeah.
rest now rather than thinking about what's happening tomorrow. Instead, just not think about it, deal with today or experience today or rest in this day before I get to the tomorrow and just deal with tomorrow as it comes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
if I could turn my brain off and, consistently and consecutively to do that, that'd be great. But that's something I would have to work on for certain.
right. That's very true. Let's see. Let's see. All right. Yeah, I think we good. We're gonna wrap this up here. I thank
Oh,
everybody for your time. You could have been anywhere in the internet streets, but you're here. So we definitely appreciate you guys for liking, commenting, engaging. We can't do it without y'all. So y'all are the MVP. Everybody take care. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Good
have a
night.
great night,
Good
everyone.
night.
Everybody have a great night.
You too.
Good night. Good night. Good night.
Later, Bad Duck.